Marvin Veras, a West Virginian, gets the call to start this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a really solid season, and what shows me that more than anything, solid 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, and if he continues to do that, he'll pitch really well in this one.
At the plate, Carlos Gomez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Miami, center fielder, Carlos Gomez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball one. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
Temperature here at game time, a comfortable 75 degrees tonight. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Carlos Gomez. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitchers' pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and he darn near started this thing off with a bang. Instead, it's a foul ball. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Gomez is retired, and there's one away. With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I'm going to be watching to see if Nolan Arenado can turn it around. You know how bad he was last month? He hit 200 on the nose. Not a lot of guys can stay in the lineup when they're struggling this bad, so we're hoping to see that he can figure this thing out soon.
Ready now for the Marlins, Ron Lair. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
3-1 to the Marlins left fielder. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with one away.
Batting third.
Up next from Miami, Ryan Blackley. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. From the stretch. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw. It's offline, but he's out. Gunned down trying to swipe the base.
Not every catcher can make that throw, so that was pretty special. Benito Santiago made throwing from his knees famous when he was playing, but it's a really tough one to pull off. That's a long throw without any legs underneath you, so hats off to him on that one.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Three and 1 to the Marlins middle infielder. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Batting fourth.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, JT Nomo. And at first after the 2-out walk. First pitch on its way. And a fastball just a bit up. Veras is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, one, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and two, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at bat.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
3-1 the count now. The 3-1 pitch. Very weakly on the ground.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And another foul ball. To first. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Hey, nice job all around right there. He's able to get a head start, full count, 2 outs. You know he's going right there. Batter didn't come out of his zone, no. Drove a nice single into the outfield. Now we got runners on first and third.
Into the box, Maury Rowland, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. The 0-1 pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Pitts moving in. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Eddie Molina gets the ball for Miami in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row, now I guess it's time where you push that go button. You're getting a little sense of urgency. They find themselves in 3rd place, and if they want to be part of the postseason picture, it's time to get going and get going pronto.
Yeah, it's taken too long for this team to carve out any identity for themselves. They're going to have to find a way to get on a roll, offensively or pitch better. Something's got to change.
And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I'm excited to see if that man in the 6th spot can keep it going. This guy knows how to drive in runs. Had over 25 runs batted in last month. You've got to pay attention to how he goes about it. Ground balls, fly balls, home runs, any way to drive in a run, and that's what he's doing. He tries to have a major impact on every game he plays in.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Welcome to my world right here, batter. I've seen this 0-2 count way too many times. Hittable pitch in the middle of the zone, you take one. Slider in the dirt, you come unglued. Now you got to step out of the box. You have no idea what's going to happen.
Again, he sends it out of play. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Batting third, catcher.
Digging in now, Boop Bobo. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Two out, nobody on. Missed with a slider. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And that one misses. It's ball 4. So a 2-out walk gives the Rays some hope here in the inning.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Into the box, Jeremy Pitts, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Dribbled to the right side. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Tampa. Still no score. Here's Nolan Arenado. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Nolan Arenado.
First delivery to him on the way. And a breaking ball stays outside. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Tap down the line. Foul ball, strike 2.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Fouled away. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And check out the left side of this infield. You think the pitching staff's not going to want to pitch the righties in to pull and the lefties away to go the other way to the left side? That's because everything's getting caught on the left side of this infield. Should be fun to watch.
Coming to the plate now, Dan Peoples. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gives more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. 1-1.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
Stepping in now, Steven Rodriguez, as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. No score here as we play inning number 2. And that's over. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. He's in there for strike number 2.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe. And unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Line drive to left. Well, this is going to hang up there just long enough to be taken in on the run in shallow left, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Coming to the plate now, Connor Pitts. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
Connor Pitts.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
The 1-1 home is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And let's take a look at Yan Gomes, catcher. Calls a really good game. Pitchers seem to love throwing to this guy. And don't get it twisted, he can run into a 3-run homer as well.
Stepping up now, Jeff Pitts. Back on Wednesday, it was a 1-for-5 performance for him. First pitch on its way. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Oh, that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
Following the hit by pitch, a quick check at first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Into the box now, John Pitts. Pitches high, the throw. is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
A 1-0 delivery. And that one just missed outside. Now a pickoff play at second. Runner back standing. Pitts, the runner at second with one away. Too tight with that one. 3-0. He's set. Here's the 3-0. He's a strike.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Stepping up to the plate, Sammy Pitts, and he's the right man for the job with runners in scoring position as he ranks 5th in the AL in RBIs entering play. From the stretch, a high fastball is in there. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Pitts has proven to be one of the best hitting pitchers around. Get this, his average up over 300.
This is the classic case of the modern day ball player right there. You can have the batting average if your OPS is north of 800.
High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Nope. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Three-two pitch. A little bouncer. That winds up foul.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
Payoff pitch one more time. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Reined in. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Stepping into the box, Yan Gomes. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. First pitch coming. Here it is. Way in front of that fastball.
0-1.
A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Well, no one really likes getting plunked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and standing in the speedy Carlos Gomez. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and that one stayed too low apparently. Hit hard on the ground to short. He's got it, and he'll get in there safely.
Usually these guys turn the 6-4-3 double play in their sleep, but it looks like he rushed the feed there and it sailed over the second baseman's head.
In now, Ron Flair.
Nope.
Missed with a breaking ball. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Now the 1-0. And a double steal try here. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound.
Now batting, shortstop.
Digging in to try it again, Ryan Blackley. He's got an opportunity here in a bases loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
First offering on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. The runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. The 1-1 home. Misses. Ball 2.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Payoff pitch on its way. High in the air out to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And a relay to the plate. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only 1 run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
Standing in now, JT Nomo, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. A base hit in his first trip. From the belt, kicks and deals, and it's fouled away. Oh, you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Into the box, Maury Rowland, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Gomez at second, Blair at first, 2 out in the inning. The 1-2 is laid off of down and in.
2-2.
Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Marlins forced to settle for 1. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Marlins 1, the Rays nothing. Leading off the inning, Saba Tavitsi, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Number 1.
First pitch coming, here it is. Lifted down the line in left. Blair is after it. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. The 0-1 on its way. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
Into the box now, Jesse Pitts. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Moving under it, Blair. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, designated hitter, Ned Torres.
Next will be the designated hitter, Ned Torres. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. Torres drives the ball with the best of them when facing right-handed pitching like this, but there is some swing and miss in his game. Some would say it's a little bit of an all or nothing approach at times.
I think in today's game you can live with it. The 3 true outcomes: homer, strikeout, or walk. Bottom line is, when he does put the ball in play, he changes the scoreboard.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Throws it on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Rays. They still trail 1-0. Here's Nolan Arenado.
Leading off for Miami, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit high. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Pitts moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
The batter, number 34.
Riding in once again, Dan Peoples. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. One out, nobody on. Two balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder. Gets the call on the changeup there. 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Now another 2-2. Line drive to center field. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now.
Second baseman, Steven Rodriguez.
At the plate, Steven Rodriguez. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Miami down in order, but they're up 1-0. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay,
Hitting off the fourth for the Rays.
he drew a walk his first time up.
Number 11.
Here comes the first pitch. Here's a fastball chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gomez has a read on it. He's got it one away. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jeremy Pitts. 50th pitch of the game on its way. And that misses, ball 1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard up the middle. And the Rays are in the hit column. So he'll reach base with 1 out here in the 4th. And with that, let's check out the league leaderboard in hits. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So striding in, Connor Pitts. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's a look over to first. Back in standing. And again a throw. Runner back safely. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch misses. The throw down. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with the steal, but it didn't work out.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 2 balls and no strikes. Pitts, certainly a versatile middle infielder, playing shortstop today despite being a second baseman naturally.
You know, this is an interesting one. I'd be interested in 2 things here. A, is he still using the glove that he uses at second base? And B, does he have enough arm strength to go over to third base? Because until you go backhand on that left side of the infield and turn and burn and throw to first, you have no idea the difference in arm strength that it takes to man that position as opposed to second.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it, but when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your 1-run lead.
So striding forward now, Jeff Pitts. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
This is where you got to take stock in this situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back in. And another throw over, and he'll get back in safely. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
0-2. Here it comes. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Pitts leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And there he goes towards second. Swing and a little tapper. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. There's a shot out to right center field. And the tying run is in to score all the way from first.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
In now, John Pitts. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. The 1-0. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Gomez has a read on it, and the inning is over. A run for the Rays thanks to the RBI double. We played 4, all even at 1 apiece. So coming to the plate, Yan Gomes
Leading off for the Marlins.
plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate.
Gomes.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. He takes the turn and heads for second. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
Here's Carlos Gomez as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. And Gomez not biting on that one either. It's 2-0 now.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Cold strike on the change, 2-1. A runner at second, nobody out. Ground ball right side. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now.
The left fielder, number 9.
Stepping in, Ron Blair. First pitch on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team to lead.
A ball and a strike now. Hit to short. Hits right there. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Good manufactured run right there. Lead off double, move him over with the ground ball, and just put the ball in play and let him come home. Make scoring runs look easier than it actually is.
Ready for another chance? Ryan Likely he'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
2 out, nobody on. Ball high in the air into left field. Pitts ranging back, still going back, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to left. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and it gives the Marlins a 3-1 lead.
He saw a few balls down in the zone earlier in that at bat, but finally got a pitch he liked and promptly deposited over the fence. Made the pitcher pay for his mistake, which is exactly what you're supposed to do.
Stepping in now, JT Nomo. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. One and 1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Now the 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3. And here in just the 5th inning, this will be pitch number 100 here.
Boy, pitch count up near 100 right now, D-Row. And this is when you try to get to a good starting pitcher. Right now, looks like he's running on fumes.
Yeah, the manager's got to get a couple people up in the bullpen right now. One ball hits the gap. They get runners in scoring position. This game could be out of commission.
Line toward the alley in left center. Pitts will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Home half of the 5th coming up. Miami's out in front, 3-1. Now at the plate, Sammy Pitts comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last.
Hold that thought, as this one is deep down the line in left, hooking, but it's a fair ball, home run. So a solo shot down the line in left, number 23 for him thus far, and the Rays get a bit closer. It's now a 3-2 ball game.
Just an absolutely amazing home run there. Certainly worthy of the show track treatment. And as you can see, 114 miles an hour off the bat, and that should give you a pretty good indication as to how well he connected on that swing.
Standing in now, Saba Tavitsi. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Tavitsi is a corner infielder, normally a third baseman, but he's at the other corner at first base here in this one.
Yeah, this guy's got sure hands. You know, sometimes I want to make this point. First basemen get a bad rap because everyone thinks they could just go over there and handle a bag, pick balls in the dirt. Not the case. First basemen cannot be more important to helping out not only the pitching staff when they want to throw over, but also taking errors away from their infielders.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And that's in there for a strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Here it comes. Chopper foul. One out, nobody on. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Now another 1-2. Still 1-2. Bases are empty, one man out. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Here's another 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Pulled toward right center field. Gomez has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Ned Torres.
To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Ned Torres. He got called out on strikes his last time through. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball down near the shoe tops. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
2-0.
The 2-1. Fouled off. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Rays answer right back on the solo home run. Through 5 innings, it's the Marlins 3, the Rays 2. Willie Avila takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 44, Willie Avila.
Standing in, Maury Rowland. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Right fielder, Maury Rowland.
First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
2-0 count, the pitch. The 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. The 3-2 pitch. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Digging in, Nolan Arenado. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Roland gets his lead at first. Nobody out.
That's a ball.
And that misses 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. He's running. Liner into right center. That's a base hit. In to score is the runner from first. It's 4-2.
Might have had the hit run on right there because he was definitely moving on the pitch. So he's able to cruise home all the way from first after the guy at the plate does his job and gets good one on a pitch for a double.
Into the box, Dan Peoples, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. In at second safely, as a run will score on the play as well.
Now batting.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. In now, Steven Rodriguez. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. No hits to this point. Ready with the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. This year against right-handed pitching, Rodriguez is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the confidence going. I don't think this is the norm for this ball player.
No one out with a runner at second. Tied him up there as this is softly hit down the line. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Yan Gomes. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Two balls, no strikes now, batting with 1 out and a runner at third.
Great situation to be up at the plate right now, but if you're on the mound, there is absolutely no reason to give in to him. Stay on the outer quadrants of the plate and don't get beat in the middle.
Now the 2-0 home. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. Now the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
One out and a runner on third. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Carlos Gomez. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Looped out towards short. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Stepping in, Ron Lair. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer. If he puts somebody else on, we'll see if he can find it.
Popped him up to Vitzi as room in foul territory. And that's the 3rd out. James Romano enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 51.
Leading off the inning, Boof Bobo, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. He's set and the pitch. Missed with a slider. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Nomo moving to his right, and he'll step on first himself for the out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jeremy Pitts. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. This pitch is popped up. Arenado has a play, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Settling in now, Connor Pitts.
Connor Pitts.
He's set. Here it comes. Shoots this one over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Back here on MLB Network. It's on to the 7th inning with the Marlins on top, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Now at the plate, Ryan Blackley. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
3-2 full count. The 3-2 pitch. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. Pitts fields it cleanly, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
First baseman.
Now at the plate, JT Nomo. First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses for ball 1. hit sharply toward the right side. Pitts back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone.
Right fielder number 30.
Now to the plate, Maury Rowland. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Up around the face. A changeup over the inside corner. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Kevin Ricks gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Jeff Pitts will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. First pitch on its way. Change up that catches the corner for strike 1. There's a breaking ball over the outer half.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like
pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Lair going back out of here into the visitors bullpen. So stepping in, John Pitts. He flew out in his last at bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Striding into the box, Sammy Pitts. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First offering on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. And he misses there, 1-2. Little dribbler down the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes.
I'm shocked he was even able to foul that one away. Now he's got to set his sights back over the heart of the plate and maybe be ready for something inside.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Another full count pitch home. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Back goes Gomez. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Mark Pauly takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Now pitching for the Marlins, number 43, Mark Pauly.
Standing in, Saba Tavitsi. Now here's the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. That's 1-1. I got
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch is strike 2, swinging.
1-2.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
The 1-2. Grounder down the line at third. Glove by Arenado. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nolan Arenado.
Third baseman, Nolan.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. And a whiff at a good slider that time. The 1-1. High in the air down the right field line. Pitch over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down.
How about it?
So to the plate, the Marlins DH, Dan Peoples. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Stepping into the box, Steven Rodriguez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Rodriguez.
From the stretch.
Nope.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. That's inside. 2-0.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
And the pitch on 2-1. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. It's not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Still even at 2-2. Peoples leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Tried to bury 1 down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Up next
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes.
Yan Gomes.
Here comes the first pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Lays off the circle change there. A ball and a strike.
Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area.
The 1-2. Locks him up for strike 3. Leading off the inning, Jesse Pitts, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2. Three and 0 now.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8. So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. First offering on its way. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Zipchinski, or just Zep for simplicity's sake, he was selected in the 19th round back in the draft of 2007.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And he's back standing. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Popped him up. Rodriguez over to his left. One away. Into the box now. Bobo.
Now batting, catcher, Bobo.
And he'll snap one over to first. And he just manages to get his hand in. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Bullet back up the middle. Gomez is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jeremy Pitts.
Left fielder, Jeremy Pitts.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Here comes the 0-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Will Casillas enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Carlos Gomez. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. First pitch of the at-bat. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Carlos Gomez becomes the first out of the inning. First pitch on its way. Right over the middle, knee high. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw to first in time, and the bunt attempt is foiled. In now, Ryan Blackley.
Ryan Blackley.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more is taken. That's ball 1.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. J.J. Dotson comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning. Striding in to start the 9th, Connor Pitts, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1.
Connor Pitts.
And he misses again, 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
The count now at 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch is a slider that gets him to chase off the plate. Right side hit hard, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So it's a good start to the inning for the Rays as their leadoff hitter is aboard. Digging in, Jeff Pitts, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Yeah, and going back to that last AB when he hit the home run, Matty, that ball was up and out of the zone. This guy's a real good high fastball hitter. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking I got to get that ball somewhere below the knees because this guy definitely likes that ball up and elevated.
Roland has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Ready for another shot now, John Pitts, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Dotson, a right-hander going 6'5". This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues.
Nope.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Throw over to first. Don't want to forget about it. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. To short. There's one. On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Well, when you're one